How's it going, everyone? I want to give you guys a heads up on a notable Expedition 33 update. They are celebrating the success of the game, offering up the soundtrack as a download for free. The downloadable soundtrack is available for free. We'll talk about that. On top of that, if you want to get the vinyl or CD set, pre-orders are open for that. Pre-orders are open for the physical game, getting a bit of a reprint. The Lumiere edition, the GameStop exclusive, that is still available. Want to make note of that. And since Expedition 33 is a JRPG-inspired title, want to talk about one of my favorite JRPG series as well in this video. Legend of Heroes, the next mainline title, Trails Beyond the Horizon, does get its official release date. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But right off the top, they have dropped Expedition 33, the Nos Vias en Lumiere bonus edition, the soundtrack for free. As a special thank you to Clair, Obscur, Expedition 33 fans, we present Nos Vias en Lumiere, a bonus edition, a 22-track album, including the fully remixed and remastered 33-minute version of Nos Vias en Lumiere, alongside several pre-releases and alternate versions of bonus tracks, total runtime of an hour and 33 minutes. So that track is available, and again, this is being released as a special thank you. The soundtrack for Expedition 33 is absolutely outstanding. Really sets the tone for like the melancholic nature of the game, the kind of depressing nature of the game, but also it is uplifting at times as well. And speaking of the soundtrack, the vinyl and CD sets, the pre-orders for that are open as well. Mezzanine, today marks a very special day indeed. We are finally able to open pre-orders for our vinyls and CD sets. Head here for all the info, and if you want more details, they are available on Expedition 33's official soundtrack. I'll leave a link to that. But a note from Lorien Testard, who is the composer behind the music. Thank you, Expeditioners, for listening and for the unique bond that video game music creates between us. This project has been an incredible journey spanning years of work and dedication. I've had the chance to collaborate with amazing people and friends. I don't know yet how the music will resonate with players, but what I do know is that I loved every second of creating it. I gave everything. I have no regrets. I poured my heart and soul into it, and I'm incredibly proud of what we've created. It's been a part of my life for so long, and it's hard to express how much it means to finally share this music with you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening, for embracing the game and its music, for making it a part of your journey. I can't wait for you to experience it. The soundtrack is available in its entirety online. Like, it's been uploaded to Spotify, on YouTube. There's a lengthy video, and you can download original mixes, etc., etc. But if you want the physical vinyl and CD set, that is live for pre-order as well. And again, the Nos Vias en Lumiere, the bonus edition soundtrack tracks, are available to download for free, and it's available on Steam. As far as the vinyl and CD set, the vinyl, the deluxe 6LP vinyl box set, is sequenced by Lorien to reflect the game's 3-act structure. All 63 tracks have been mastered just for vinyl and have been pressed to heavyweight disc with spined inner sleeves, which feature custom artwork by our art director Nicholas Maxon Francombe, and the double LP edition contains Testard's essential soundtrack selections packaged with printed inner sleeves and a widespread outer sleeve. Then you have the 8 CD set, including a 154-track original soundtrack album plus 25 bonus tracks, which include Whispers of Tomorrow for Those Who Come After and Until Next Life. There's also the digital. As a special thank you to you all, we have also released a new digital album, Nos Vias en Lumiere. The bonus edition, you can stream it on all either your usual music platforms or grab a free download from our site, or Laced Records Bandcamp, again available on Steam. It features the full 33-minute version of Nos Vias en Lumiere, plus some bonus tracks running for just over an hour and 30 minutes. 30 tracks from the original soundtrack have been newly mastered. That includes the entire Nos Vias en Lumiere trilogy, and all remixed and polished as well. These updated versions are now live on Spotify and other music platforms. On top of that, they've put a downloadable version of Renoir's Cane as a sound effect on their website by surprisingly popular demand. We aren't sure why this is so highly requested, but we hope you enjoy it. So that was all posted in a community post. And then also, for those of you that bought a digital copy of the game and want a physical copy for, you know, your collection or whatnot, I would not recommend you to buy a physical copy right now. I would wait until October the 31st. I would put the pre-order right now, but wait to get it Clair, Obscur, Expedition 33, the Lumiere Edition, the GameStop exclusive as well. The pre-order is live for $70. You will get the base game, the deluxe edition content, and on top of that, the Expeditioner's Journal, a 48-page art book, a steelbook featuring Gustave Mael and the Paintress, and you'll get the Flowers Collection, and again, the digital deluxe upgrade pack. That's what that's a part of, and it is $70. However, if you're a big fan of the game and you want a physical copy, I would pay the $70. On top of that, as far as collector's items go, I really believe this is one that's going to appreciate pretty strongly, and not in a year, but in 10-15 years, because if Sandfall all of a sudden becomes one of the premier developers in gaming, and they're putting out a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of Game of the Year contenders, you'll want to have their first game, which is in an exclusive edition, and it's a GameStop exclusive edition. So it's not like there's going to be tons and tons of these copies produced, or who knows, there might be a significant amount, but you get the idea. I do also think that a lot of people are going to end up picking this up and keeping it sealed. So I don't exactly know what the demand is going to be versus the supply, because so many people are going to pick it up and keep it sealed. But if you want it in your collection, this is the route I would go, and that is still available to pre-order, and that date of October 31st coming up very, very quickly, so be mindful of that. Lastly, to keep on track with JRPGs, while it's not going to be coming out in 2025 like originally intended, The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon has been dated for January 15th of 2026 over here in the West, so that'll be about a 16-month turnaround time from the release that Japan had, and I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. Look, Legend of Heroes, at one point, we were waiting years and years to get these games localized. We didn't never know if some of these games would get localized, and now there is a level of consistency. I don't expect Trails Beyond the Horizon 2 to get a day-and-date release. Some people are very, very wishful in terms of that, but Trails in the Sky, the remake, is getting a global release, and you know what? That's coming out in September, and I know the hardcore Trails fans like myself that are super excited for Beyond the Horizon. Most of us, even though we've played Trails in the Sky, I'm pretty sure most of us are playing the Trails in the Sky remake. I don't think that many people are skipping out on the Trails remake because they already played Trails in the Sky back on the PSP or back as a download, you know. That game, while amazing, does show its age quite a lot, and I'm so happy they're remaking it. I really think that game has a potential to be kind of the Yakuza 0 moment for Legend of Heroes in terms of being that one game that, you know, us in the fandom were crazy about Legend of Heroes, but when somebody asks you what game should I start with, it's always, well, you could start with Trails in the Sky, but it's only available as a download, not available on PS4 or 5, and, you know, that game's kind of dated, so if you want, you can start with Daybreak, because that starts in New York, but you're jumping into the middle point of the series. Look, and that debate is helping no one. Now that we have Trails in the Sky, the remake, coming out, everybody's just gonna be like, alright, you want to get into the series? That's the game. That is the game you play, much like a lot of people do with Yakuza 0. Beyond the Horizon, for the hardcore fans, really is going to be a big title in the series, because while Daybreak 2 was a fine game, it was really kind of like, let's just play through it to play through it. It's going to be consequential to the story, nowhere near the level of consequences that Trails Beyond the Horizon and some of the bigger games, even Daybreak 1, has had to the overall story. I wasn't crazy about Daybreak 2. I still love Legend of Heroes, and I had a great time going through it, but comparatively speaking to Daybreak 1, Daybreak 2 was just a significant step behind, in my opinion. Trails Beyond the Horizon, I believe, will get the series over here on the West back on track, and unfortunately, you know, I have no self-control, so I have to read some of the story points, which, you know, I'm still gonna enjoy the hell out of this game, but I really gotta have a little bit of self-control. That's why we need global releases, man. I hope by the end of it all, the final Legend of Heroes game, whenever that comes out, will be a day-and-date global release. And that's the best I can wish for. As far as Beyond the Horizon 2, it's not even officially revealed yet. I imagine it'll be revealed by the end of the year, but I don't think that'll end up being a global release. If it is, you know, that's a huge W, but I don't want to get my hopes up too much. But Beyond the Horizon, January 15th, be on the lookout for that. So it's gonna be one of the very first new game releases of 2026, because usually the first week or two of January is a little bit on the lighter side, but man, by the time we get to that midpoint, January 15th, Beyond the Horizon gonna take 80 to 100 hours from me, and I'm very excited about that. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, Expedition 33, that bonus soundtrack is available for free over on Steam. You can pre-order the vinyl if you do want, and that GameStop pre-order of the Lumiere edition is still live. And for those of you that like Clair Obscur Expedition 33, yes, it's got a bit more of an anime aesthetic, but Legend of Heroes is incredible. I certainly wouldn't recommend you to jump in with Beyond the Horizon, but that Trails in the Sky remake certainly something I would recommend. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.